This week on Homemade Simple, the WNBA Rookie of the Year, Armintie Price, gets a little help from her friends and the Mavens to make her extended stay apartment in Chicago have some of the comforts of home. Armintie is a superstar on the court.
I'm going to play hard. Can't nobody take that away from me. You know, I'm going to run like Forrest Gump, you know, until somebody stops me, basically.
But her Chicago apartment is no slam dunk.
As you can see, this is my living room. Kind of boring and dull. The coffee tables are the same as the kitchen table. I have this boring picture of fruit, peaches, I guess. I still have my candles and my pictures and my books, but I need something to kind of liven it up, for it to be more of my personality. This is my kitchen, and I cook here about every day. I love to cook pork chops, fried chicken, try to mix up a little vegetables, green beans, carrots. One of my favorites is a smoothie. That's something that I haven't learned to make yet myself, and hopefully today I will find out how to do that. This is my wonderful palace. Now, there are certain things that I like to bring here from Mississippi to make it feel more like home for me. I actually love to keep pictures. I'm a picture person. I'll take my camera everywhere I go, and I actually have a picture here of my mom and my teammates and some different family members. Just some things that I keep here to make me feel more like home here in Chicago.
So here's the starting lineup. Armintie's fellow teammate and rookie, Stephanie, and Ann, the Sky's strength and training coach, will help the Mavens make Armintie's extended stay apartment a cozy home away from home. Next on Homemade Simple.
I'm Allison Fishman, and I can show you how to make delicious meals in a snap.
I'm Patrick Brown. I can show you the simple steps to doing it yourself.
I'm Nadia Geller. I'll help you declutter and decorate.
Each week, we find a family in need of more simplicity in their lives, and we teach them do-it-yourself projects and great tips along the way.
It's all about simple solutions for your everyday life.
After assessing Armintie's apartment, the Mavens can't wait to get started.
Isn't this incredible? What a different experience for us. Huh?
Absolutely. She's just an amazing person, and I don't know, I'm really excited to be working with her.
Well, it's just a different atmosphere because we're used to being in houses. Well, we got a busy day?
Sure.
Stephanie Raymond, the rookie here, she's an interesting person.
The first time I met her, I was quiet.
She was very, very quiet.
Armintie is loud.
And I'm always just loud and active, try to stay happy. She would make me want to be like, yeah, we the rookies and ain't nobody finna, you know, push us over, you know, so. I wouldn't want to ruin anybody else now that I know her, and me and her have gotten real close.
And, you know, she's just somebody that I can honestly trust.
While Armintie is staying after practice to work on her game with the head coach, her friends Stephanie and Ann are ready to get a jump start on the day with the Mavens. In the kitchen, Allison has a great power breakfast plan for Ann that she can share with Armintie and the rest of her teammates.
Today, what I thought I could work with you to make, and hopefully you can pass these learnings on to the team, is something called muesli. It's something quick they can make in the morning. They can make it in bulk, and it's packed with dried fruit, seeds, nuts, oats, everything that's really good for you.
Perfect. Actually, that's very important for our energy system and in our development. So
this would work for you guys.
It's going to be fantastic, yeah.
So first we've got rolled oats. These are high in calcium, fiber, protein, and minerals.
The main thing that you just hit on there is protein, because we're going to be getting some carbohydrates, some great complex carbohydrates, but we also need to make sure that we're having a good ratio of protein to carb in every meal.
I need every meal. I actually need about 4 a day, so I just have to eat healthy, just eat what's right.
So these are almonds, sliced almonds, obviously, sunflower seeds, and pumpkin seeds.
Yep, a great source of protein. It also offers fat, which is extremely important. So we've got our carbohydrates, our complex carbs, our protein, and a little bit of fat.
All right, excellent. And my last little guy out here is flax seeds.
Flaxseed offers great omegas. Again, just thinking long term, you know, these, yes, they're athletes, so they're robots, but we also care about them as human beings. So we want to make sure that they're getting, you know, their omega-3s and their Bs and all that kind of good stuff.
I've talked to Ann about what the food I eat, you know, and all the nutrition and stuff, and then also just staying in shape and make sure that I'm conditioning. You know, she gets me into the gym, you know, she gets me on the treadmill.
You want to help me? I'm just going to pour all these into the bowl.
Love to.
Grab some?
Sprinkle them in.
In they go. The beauty of muesli is that if you like, you can choose whatever dried fruits and nuts you like. This is not a set, you know, recipe. So now, how does this translate to just a regular person, someone like me?
Having a well-balanced diet, so something like This is so important, just in everyday life, let alone if you're a professional athlete.
All right, Stephanie, so you know Armintie because you're on the same team as her, but I guess you guys have become pretty good friends too, right?
Armintie's a great person. I spend a lot of my time with her, especially on the road.
So I thought what we'd do, instead of having furniture that is just like generic, I thought we'd create a piece of furniture that every time she went to it, it kind of was a statement about who she was.
Yeah, definitely. Cool? Yes, definitely.
We're going to make a coffee table.
Okay.
All right? Does that sound cool?
Yeah, sounds great.
But what we're going to do is we're going to make it out of totally different things than what you normally would make a coffee table with, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to personalize it just for, what you say, Minty?
Yeah, I say Minty.
Is that her nickname,
yeah.
Minty?
Yeah.
This is called Butcher Block. If you look at it, it kind of has the look of a little tiny basketball floor, doesn't it?
Yeah, actually it does, now that you mention it.
So the base of our coffee table is going to mimic a basketball floor.
Nice, she'll like that.
So the first thing we have to do to seal this, to make it look like a basketball floor, is put a real high gloss, ultra sheen polyurethane on this. You ready to get busy?
I am.
All right.
So do the whole thing?
Do the whole thing. Just start on your corner, and you should see it start to shine really, really good. Go with the grain just like this, okay?
Okay.
So how long have you been playing basketball?
I've been playing since I was 9.
Really?
Yeah. So I always wanted to play in the WNBA ever since, it started, in '97. And then, I just try to work my way up, just working harder and harder each year to try to get my skills to the level it's supposed to be.
So tell me what the coolest thing about being a professional athlete is, because it's something that most little kids dream about almost like their entire life.
Yeah, you're getting paid to do what you love. It's, it's a great experience for everybody who's playing in the WNBA right now.
So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell me something about Armintie that has nothing to do with basketball.
Armintie is very religious.
My family is real religious. We're Pentecostal, apostolic faith.
Her mom really didn't want her to play in shorts.
And so I said, Mom, I want to, play basketball. And she said, okay, you want to wear a skirt, while you play? I said, Mom, what if I fall, Well, don't fall then. I said, Mom, it's not that easy,
So Armintie actually had to play in a skirt.
I went to my health teacher, and she ended up making me a skirt.
She had to have a flat put over her shorts.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a guy. Tell me what that is.
A skirt it looks like a skirt in the front, but then it's actually shorts underneath.
Oh, like what the tennis players wear.
Right. And she had to play in a skirt until she got to college.
And then when I got into college, my mom told me that it was my choice.
You broke the rules, Stephanie. I told you to tell me something about Armintie that doesn't have anything to do with basketball.
Well, I said she was religious. You're doing a great job.
Well, thank you. No, you're doing a great job. You want to finish up right here? It still looks a little dry right there.
Allison and Ann are ready to finish the muesli off with a couple of delicious toppings.
So now what's left is our berries, our fruit. You can put whatever you'd like in it.
Blueberries are very important for your brain. I don't know if you know, but that's the whole they keep you smart type thing. It's because of the type of antioxidants that are in a blueberry. They're supposed to help brain function.
Okay. I've got one for you on honey. Well, first of all, for all the recipes I prepared for Armintie and for you, honey is in all of them. So we're going to use it as a natural sweetener instead of using a processed sugar or something like that.
Yeah, perfect.
And homemade energy bars.
Yeah, perfect.
Smoothie with Armintie later.
Fantastic.
Good. All right, now let's eat.
Awesome. Cheers.
Cheers.
Coming up, Allison shows Ann how to transform the muesli into homemade energy bars. And Nadia teaches Armintie a great way to make traveling a little more organized and easier.